He's so fuzzy.
He's mossy. I can't believe moss can grow on a turtle.
That's algae, I think.
Oh, that's... Go!
Hey 5OF fam, welcome back. We're so glad that you're here. In last week's video, we got started on the Grape Arbor and cut all the boards to size. But before we dive back in this week, we hit pause on the farm for something a little special. Since we were too sick to celebrate Jesse's birthday when it actually came around, we decided to give it a proper do-over. We went fishing, and let's just say we had some serious success. It was such a sweet moment to celebrate Jesse and take a breath from all the usual hustle around here. But now we're back at it. This week we're finishing what we started. Stick around because by the end of this video, the Grape Arbor will be complete and we can't wait to show you how it turned out. Let's get to it.
Hi ho, off to work we go.
Welcome back 5OF fam. We are going to be starting on the grapevine arbor today.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting up all the decorative pieces that you guys saw in the last video of us cutting the ends off with the jigsaw. So now we're gonna be installing it and hopefully getting those railings across the top too. So
yeah, it's been a minute since we've been out here. We were down for a little bit and everything's already grown up the post a little bit. The sunflowers are already very large and in the way, but hopefully they won't be too much in the way. But the grapevines did not grow as much as we were hoping. So hopefully they'll still take off. They're having a slow start.
yeah, it's all right though. Eventually they'll get up there, I hope.
They should get up there at some point, but we're still gonna keep working on this project, so we're gonna get started.
Now we're just gonna double this up on that side. We'll do the same on the other two, and then we'll cross them this way.
We like to repurpose material whenever we can. It's cost effective, sure, but it's more than that. Each board, each screw, each salvage piece tells a story. Maybe it came from an old barn, a broken down fence, or a neighbor or friend's forgotten pile. Now it gets a second life here on the homestead, adding character, adding a little bit of soul. And as much as I love the building, the digging, the doing, these days I'm doing a little less of it. The boys are getting older, stronger, and more confident. They're starting to take the lead, grabbing the tools before I do, finishing the job before I even think to start, it's a strange, beautiful shift. Because while I may not have my hands on every project like I used to, I've gotten something better. I have a front row seat to watching them grow into young men, learning through their dirt under their nails, through the sweat, all the sun, and exhaustion. And as the seasons change from spring to summer, from one stage of motherhood to the next, I'm reminded that time doesn't stop for any of us. But if we're lucky, we get to build things that last. We get to teach, to witness, to pass something down. Not just skills, but stories. Not just harvest, but roots.
Think you have food?
A box of screws for them. I don't know. I can't tell if we're right, but can you see? Sweetheart.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Need the level, do we?
Maybe.
Butamus Prime.
Okay. I don't know if y'all be able to hear me because of the wind, not rain. But we are trying to use scrap materials that we have to make the top part. I guess it's called the lattice work, I guess. The lattice work across the top. That will be the support for the vines. We're using all scrap materials. We are using a railing, some old railings from a deck that we had taken down at one point. I say we, I mean Jesse. So yeah, we're trying to use all scrap materials and we're gonna try and make it work. So that's what we're doing right now, is placing them and seeing how we can make it work and see if we can make it work. It's getting hot, we're gonna take a self-care break.
We were hoping that these were longer, but they're not, which is fine. There's a little gap on each side, but the vision came out exactly how we wanted it. I think it looks great. So we just got to strap it all down now. It's actually all just laid up there, so we'll screw it down, strap it however we think we need to. Haven't figured that out yet, but we like the idea of it, so we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
It actually looks really good. Like, it doesn't even look like railings, to be honest, from down here.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like a kit that you bought for this.
Yeah, it looks like an arbor kit.
Yeah, it looks really good.
And then the shape is way different too. You can feel shape. A little bit of sun, a little bit of shape. All right, guys? Yeah. All right, that's what we're going with. It worked.
Woohoo!
Praise God. cutting a bunch of these little metal pieces to strap down the middle here, all the railings. And then we've already screwed down all the horizontal pieces or cross pieces. And then those we're just going to wire down.
We did it.
We are finally finished with the arbor. It is, I think, beautiful. Creates a lot of shade.
Yes, definitely. I think it's beautiful. I can't believe we put all this together with all scrap material for things that we already had laying around.
About $30 in screws.
That was it. So we spent $30 on this entire project, and it is beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out wonderful. We love it. Thankful for it. We've been wanting this for about 2 years.
Yeah, it's been on the to-do list basically since we moved here. It was one of the first things we dreamed up, actually, and it actually got to happen, and I love it.
Yeah, a bunch of cedar posts in the back field, and some old fence boards and some old aluminum railings. So
yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous.
Turned out great. So
I
we're
can't wait
happy.
to see all the vines grow up it. The vines are going through a bit of a shock because our weather went up and down at the beginning of the season, right when we planted them.
Yeah.
So they're in a little bit of shock right now. I'm hoping they'll take off. If not, for sure next year we'll have amazing grapevines.
Yeah. And yeah, it's been a while since we've been able to finish this project with so much. We've had so much rain. We couldn't even do anything. We were swamped here. So it's great to get back some sunshine and dry grounds and be able to get out here and work again. So
hopefully we'll get the garden back under control too, because it got out of control with all the rain.
Yeah, you couldn't keep up.
And then we were also sick.
I don't know that we'll
for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll ever keep up with
the weeds
here.
are insane.
That's the only thing that knows how to grow here.
Yes. It's now another day for us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna be putting the shade cloth. We decided to get a shade cloth to put up top.
Yeah, because we still got a lot of sun out here. Even with that, it does help a lot. It does block out a lot of sun, but we want full shade until the grapevines grow up, which hopefully, I don't know if it'll be this year, probably next year.
Yeah, I definitely think that the plants seem to be focusing more on root development than sending up shoots this year. So I think next year is when we'll get the majority of our growth. So for now, we're gonna be putting up the shade cloth. If you're interested in the shade cloth or the bungees that we use for when we put the chicken walls up, it's also what we're gonna be using now for this. We'll put a link in the description for both of those items. We love them. Well, the bungees, we use them everywhere.
Yeah.
But
I wish the grapevines would grow like the
sunflowers.
sunflowers, my word.
Sunflowers are as tall as
Yeah, they're
arbor
focusing
now.
on height. The other ones are focusing on roots.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna try and throw this up real quick. Make this a quick little afternoon project for us. It's of course windy today.
Run another ladder.
I probably should have. Would have, could have. Just. Oh my gosh. I think it fits literally from post to post, perfect. Or like ending to ending.
These are the bungees. These things are awesome.
So it has, it's like a bead on one end and then like a rubber band on the other. And you can just wrap it around and cinch it. I am hoping that this isn't going to cause too much shade to where the grape plants won't grow. They still will get quite a bit of sun in the morning and in the afternoon. They'll mostly get shade midday from this, so I think everything should still grow all right. But it looks good. You like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's even holding up with this wind.
It's super windy again today, as usual around here.
It's like a wind sail.
But look at it, y'all. It looks good. And it's nice and shaded under here.
Yeah, what percentage shade was that? Do you remember?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. This one might have been the 70%.
Yeah, it was a lot. We picked a lot because we
There's-
got a lot of sun and no shade here.
I was looking at 70 and 90%, so it's one of those two.
I think it was 90, because look at that.
It may have been 90% shade. I can look it back up.
Yeah.
We definitely went with one of the higher numbers to make sure that we got a good amount of shade here. And I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like the difference between when you step out from it and come in here is a significant difference. I like it. It's good.
Yeah, that's the end of our Grape Arbor build.
Yeah. It has come together. It is beautiful. The plants around it have turned out nice.
Hopefully the posts last long. I know they were in the ground for a while, but laying on the ground for a while, so some of them have some rot, but like the core,
Yeah, it
dude,
looks
I could
rotten.
hardly even get the screws through it when we were screwing it in, so.
Yeah.
And that's with pre-drilling it.
It'll definitely last quite a few years. Not a permanent structure, but a extended temporary structure.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later, guys. Bye.